Mr. Speaker. It's a good thing that international comparisons are being made in our children's education, because otherwise this NDP government could live on in their bubble world of self-deception. To the NDP, all has been going well in education until the OECD reality check showed that young Manitobans are doing poorly in math, reading, and science compared to children in other provinces and other countries. As John Manley said of the slight dip in the Canadian PISA scores, this is a national emergency. And so in Manitoba, where we're among the worst performing of all provinces, this is a provincial emergency and it needs to be treated as such. This government loves to make spending announcements, but they fail to adequately engage those most directly involved in educating our children in developing an effective curriculum. Instead, this NDP government and its nanny state creates a new unproven educational strategy, tells teachers to implement it, and has no plan in place to assess its efficacy. We need to bring together, in an integrated way, those involved in teaching, those involved in overseeing our schools as school trustees, as superintendents, as principals, and those involved in educational assessment and research to work with parents to seek solutions. It will need a better understanding of where our strengths and weaknesses are. We need, in particular, to focus on the weakest areas, bringing together people from these areas and measuring year by year. The results of our efforts are vital components of a meaningful approach to improvement. Under the NDP, critical elements have been lacking. For 14 years under NDP leadership, the province has been going in the wrong direction. Education and learning on the decline for our children. More kids in care, more people with diabetes, bigger deficits and debt. Long overdue infrastructure needs still to be addressed. Promises being broken, and a province increasingly wrapped up and strangled with orange tape. The inability of the NDP to govern effectively is striking. It's time for a better approach, a liberal approach.